now to the data leak bombshell causing shockwaves across the world. The so-called ICA files. The disclosure of...
You win. So?
What happens now?
The ball's in your court, Miss
Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair.
You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, he's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little... the games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
¿Qué más?
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
Oh, cut, Neil. What's this asshole doing in my Jeez, can you believe these people? I think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let him get to you, Pam.
Hello,
Let's
sir.
just take it from the top.
Fine, you're right.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful...
Valentina must be over the moon about Dom. Mr. Yates, it's Aaron, sir, from the firm.
You're not
I came
getting
as quickly
here.
as I could.
Nice try.
Yes, sir, I have the file. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside.
How many guards do you need for one retirement party? Especially if you're bringing guys in from Stadia and Engström. Unless you got a burning desire to find out what we do with troublemakers out here, you should probably go back.
Oh my lord, is that Akira Cuckoo? I haven't wanted to see one in a while. Oh, Gretchen was so jealous. Here, little buddy. Come on. Look at that
can't
orange
let you pass.
rufous crest. It's so adorable. And the yellow rings around the eyes. I mean, they fade in captivity. I've never seen them quite so vivid before. Oh, this is a rare treat. Oh well, mustn't be late.
Please don't.
Well, have at it for. Go on.
Be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to see nobody on the ground.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
Oh, jeez, can you believe these people?
Tina must be over the moon about John slipping down. He's been living alone here.
¿Cómo estás?
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could.
Salute you.
Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside. Jeez.
Esa era.
How'd they even figure out how to make it? Who would think that leaving something in a barrel for a week would lead to something in a drink? Raro. Right now. Ahora mismo. Take that bastard out! Oh. Central. Got a body on the ground. Let's get it out. What's going on here? What happened? Someone is taking people out. Look sharp, everyone. That has to be a joke, right? This is real.
What's going on around here?
All I know is to you.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2.
Oh, jeez, can you believe these people?
Mr. Yates? It's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the files. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir. I'll be right inside. Oh my lord, is that a...
Every time one of those British guards walk
No drama. I just need to check your pockets if you want to pass. Oh yeah, if you want to come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down, cool? It's just as awkward for me as it is for you. All right, good job, my man. Thank you.
Rich scratch their asses too when they think nobody's watching.
Don't be crude. Pay attention. Yates wants us on high alert.
We've been at this for months. Ever since the 1% killings began. Nothing's gonna happen.
I know. But when you start thinking like that, that's what it does.
Who are we on the lookout for anyway?
Yates didn't say. Just to stand by for a picture ID and a kill order.
Fine.
Don Yates has the snipers on high alert. They await a picture ID and kill order from the guards on the ground. Yates himself is clearly off limits, but Tamara Vidal is a different matter.
Practice my lip reading. Hey, yo, partner.
Sure they're up for this? I don't want to piss off someone who could take my head off from 1,000 yards away. They're bored out of their wits. Go on, just keep something. It'll be fun. Okay.
Oiga, we won. Go see what the hell that was.
Got it. Bueno.
Por favor. Hey. Central, are you there? There's this fight going on over there and it sounds really nasty. I think you should take a look, man.
Espera.
Central, come in. Some asshole is trying to have a good time here.
Things are tight right now.
Falcon, I have a target request.
Standing by for visual ID. Use your camera. Over.
Falcon, I have a visual. Sending it now. Over.
I see it. Standing by for kill order. Over.
Take the shot.
Target is down. Over.
You have to choose. Would you rather fight one wolf-sized hornet or 1,000 hornet-sized wolves? What the hell kind of
I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you through, okay? Please leave the area.
Huh? Okay.
Probably check that out. Go have a look, okay?
Understood.
Awesome.
Send someone over, would you? Great. No hay problema.
Central. Something's not right here. I'm taking a look. Love. Yeah, it's me, parcero. There's something moving around out here. Probably a road en una rata o algo así. Hey, you messed up your spine or something? You okay?
Huh? Okay.
We should probably check that out. Go have a look, okay?
Got it.
Awesome. What?
Command, please acknowledge. Come in, command. Got a naked body on the ground. I need you to stand up. Let's go.
employees to a small get-together.
¿Qué es esto?
Oiga, huevón. Go see what the hell that was.
Sí, ¿por qué no?
Bueno.
Yeah, I'm checking out some weird noise. We'll get back to you, okay? Esa era. Huh? Was that it? Ah. Yeah, we might have a possible situation. Stay tuned.
Tell me you didn't. Tell me you didn't forget yourself.
How you been?
I didn't forget. Yes, how was it? Pablo.
Falcon, I have a confirmed security threat. This is no drill. Over.
I don't have a clear shot. Reposition target into line of sight. Over.
Fine by me.
Well, enjoying the party?
A bit crowded for my taste.
Mm-hmm. Have you been down to the gardens? It's remote. Quiet. You'd like it. Bring your friend.
I might just do that. She could use a bit of downtime. If only it weren't for the muscle. They follow us everywhere, I'm afraid.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Excuse me.
Say, since you're not leaving my side, would you mind slipping down to the gardens? I'm dying for a smoke, and I don't want to bother anybody.
Ah, yes. The vilification of there was nothing.
I believe you'll be blessed.
She's always like on the sides of the she's all front, middle. Just a burst, and then she's finished.
Well, it makes me think of my college days, mixing up fraternity sangria for homecoming. Wonderfully fruity. With an extra.
How would you like to go tomorrow?
Jeez, how many have you had?
I'm serious. You've seen death in the CIA, as a herald. You've done some harrowing things. Tell me you've never thought of it.
No, not even one.
Hold on.
I don't much care for
Target
them.
just
And
reappeared.
hey, perhaps we
Confirm
never
kill
know.
order. Over.
They're doing some amazing things with reverse aging over at Ether. Just you wait and see.
And you have
Take
no
the
guilt?
shot. Over.
You've toppled governments, changed the fate.
Target is down. Over.
Target down. It feels different up close.
You liked her.
She had a lot to answer for, and she would have become a threat, I'm sure of that. It's just... you're not supposed to get to know them, are you? Well, better get on with it, 47. Next up, Don Yates.
And it's really occupy the middle of the
For 4 decades.
Not just a pub, right? We're talking knee-deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick.
Of course, Yates came down and told them all solid charge of the tank's a new one.
You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice. You'll be fine.
These fermentation tanks are accident-prone. If the pump malfunctions, the tanks overflow. This has happened before, provoking an appearance from Don Yates. It's likely to happen again.
Hey, did you double check the pump seal?
Fifth time. Yes.
And
Don't you think I would have liked anything wrong? It's a seal. He's doing what he does best. Sealing. Ay, Jesus mío, what do you want from me?
you know, I'm gonna cut you some slack because I might want to work on that attitude.
And so, it's just...
Yeah. We've all been there.
Temperature and in the barrel room is all controlled by the ventilation system. State of the art. Highly sensitive.
Sweet. How do you operate it? I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room. If you take a look, just.
Oiga, escucha. You don't need that.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security.
Huh?
My area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room. If you want to take a look, just don't touch it. One of the guards placed a smoked BLT sandwich near the ventilation filter. The whole facility smelled of bacon for a week, and Mrs. Yates is a vegan. He does not work with bacon.
Hey, it's me. Some pendejo is hurling all kinds of shit around. Hold on a minute.
What? Must be those kids messing around again. Not bad.
gonna be?
Whatever it is.
A grease monkey in my spare time.
Not my area, friend. The control terminal is up in the security room. Take a look. Just
I don't like the looks of you. My little...
What? Who's there?
You look like you've done something you shouldn't, am I right?
We'll need a thorough investigation. Perhaps double. Ah! Okay, so you're saying that I should... Okay. Suppose sabotage cannot be ruled out. But we'll need a thorough investigation. Perhaps double the guard barrel room.
Well, someone's making trouble. You're possibly high on drugs.
I've nothing to report from my current location. Hey, you! Something terrible is happening.
That's just great. Just stellar work, world class. Who was it? Which of you ear-defining geniuses just poured half the goddamn harvest into the drain? Please. I'm dying to know. Was it you? No one wants to. That I can only assume is a bold and poignant tribute to man's boundless stupidity. See? Who wants to tell my wife?
Hey there.
Mr. Yates, what can I do for you? I go to the meeting. I didn't know we had investors come in. A private tour. Mr. Yates, with all the respect, you got
She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a herald?
Hey, you!
Don't hold your breath. Vidal is a true believer, fiercely loyal to the Constant. Must be why he chose her to show Burn with the rope. Figured the rest of them couldn't forgive and forget so easily.
Listen here, pal. I'm sorry, but you're not getting through.
What the hell was that?
One of the most gifted surveillance.
Oh, it's nothing.
What are you doing wandering around where you're not allowed?
I thought you
It's done. Now what?
What?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47.
Follow me now.
He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky,
Okay.
and that will be his
Trying
downfall.
one more time, sir.
What's the plan?
Follow me
Too many
right
eyes.
now.
Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango,
Did
47.
I not make myself clear from here?
yeah? Where do you end up after that?
New York. Upgrade.
Valentina must be over the moon about Don stepping down. She's been living alone here. Thank God it's finally over. That extra security.
Keeping it real.
Are you ready for the grand tour?
Who else will be attending?
Let me check. Just yourself, Miss Vidal.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemakers to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. It makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Yeah. You're not telling me what I'm...
Yeah. Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests.
In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour or after. Stand by. So you're not sure? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is this? On your
It's
parade.
a nice gesture, but a bit hubristic when you say he's not even been appointed.
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So who's this for? Thank you. No problem. I just never framed an urban legend. Oh, man.
What the hell was that? Sure you don't got something on you. Nothing gets back to you. Better tell me. Yes. Hey?
Yes, you are the man.
That's gonna... What the hell are you doing? You can't just knock people out like that, you crazy son of a bitch.
Juanita, tell you people fucking hear me. Someone's going to something. I don't like that. Unless I'm the one who do it.
There's a tough guy going around, cracking people's heads, fucking people up. Thought you might want to know.
Tell me you didn't. Tell me you didn't. Okay. I didn't. Yes, I told you again.
CEO of Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations are in order.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates...
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way?
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Sup?
Huh? Okay.
I saw the photos of the work was going.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may
Don't
be.
hold your breath.
That was a bit rude.
Vidal is a true
Yes, yes it was.
fiercely loyal to the cause.
What? What is he now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on the bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste for one. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize... Say what?
You really overestimate how interested people
Can't wait to tell my friends about that.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife. Aye, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
Now, what am I doing here?
الحارس الهدف
Santiago's planning to go to Spain?
Careful. Don't be so rough or you'll lose them.
Ay, este hombre sí no tiene la menor idea de lo que está hablando. Para hacer la bandeja no se hace así. ¿De dónde sacó que se...?
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. Finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous, full, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
Something far greater.
Yo!
Hi there. Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So,
Yeah, hey.
how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour.
Hey, yo, mira, who's gonna pick that up?
Prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
Okay.
Only on business.
Next one up, fermentation agent. Wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser for the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about...
Hey, have I seen you before? Who are you?
Business.
Whoa. Fermentation agent. Wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser for the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add, the grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
Hey, you! Does that face ring any bells? Alarm.
Who are you? Queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this freezer?
This is an industrial quality repair.
Now, the temperature and humidity in the barrel room.
Probably soundproof, too.
Anything else you wish to know? There's really no trouble.
I got all I need.
Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me. What happened to your colleague?
Urgent call. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh well. I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
Hey, yo, what's up?
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
It's all very inspiring.
I could see you retired to a place like this. Winemaking speaks to your meticulous nature. Surely you don't plan to be Yates's fixer forever.
I have been told recently to think about the future.
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. Shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house. for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Peron unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
A meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds, come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
The 1945 Grand Paladin? It is perfection. Irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
I am sorry, Doctor.
Say, what if we exchange? Say what? Who's there? This just sucks. Don't you dare! What the? You gotta be...
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting. Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
If you wanna come through, I'm gonna need to pat you down. I better not find something on you. You don't want to know what's gonna happen if I do. Alright, all good. Go on. I'm gonna need to frisk you if you want to come through here.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss.
Hey, stop twitching. You're not making my life easy here. Okay, man. Vamos.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man. They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Arch Society, in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together, we are unstoppable. because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Perhaps Edward simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also right to become common. I dare say I am.
This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes. I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent
How are you today, amigo?
47.
Stop
Revenge
you there,
for her
sir.
changing sides. This is what you will all attest to.
Remember, Flowers, you never saw a thing. Yes. Not a damn thing.
A toast, then, in her honor. Savor the taste because you... And let me remind you, together, one goes down, we all...
You're not undoing!
That's him. He's in a disguise.
Hey, we got fun stuff. Anybody want to have fun? Let's get to work.
Yeah.
Any back up here? Marita, hey, we got someone causing trouble out here.
What's that? Yeah. I'm still looking.
Took you long enough. Quick! Clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Anybody copy? No sign of any pups. Moving on.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears. Oh, shit!
Turns out this woman If it's any consolation, Don, your instincts were dead on. I will be constant now. And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
Such a good boy.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately. Tear down Providence, brick by brick. Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Huh?
It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
I'm interested in these containers.
Ah, yes. Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak and each contain up to 500 gallons of grey must.
Interesting. Are those cooling sockets?
They are indeed. The cooling system allows us to fine-tune the entire process. Temperature, humidity levels, etc. Our goal here at Viñeda Yates is quite simple. From a state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our carefully nurtured grape stock, hand-picked with loving care by local experts, we have only one purpose: to make the best vinos in Argentina and beyond.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
Now, are there any more questions? Don't be shy.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Well, as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
One. Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp. You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions...
Ah, yes. I just love to clean up.
Oh, finally.